Welcome back. Welcome back. Today we've got all of the bits painted, dried, everything ready to go. I'm going to be putting it on the car. All the little stuff that I painted. Just went ahead and flow coated everything, gave it one more round of clear. I haven't decided if I'm going to cut and buff the car yet, so in the meantime, at least this will get the finish nice and glassy before I decide if I want to do that or not. I've got like 4 riv nuts to put in the bumpers. I've already got all the ones in the car, which would have been last episode. So let me go ahead and do those off screen quickly, and then let's get some Aero. Alright, it's been just a little bit since I picked this up. I just sort of got locked in and started going. Got the back pretty much wrapped, the right side at least. I'm about to pop the roof wing on and then move over to the left side with that. This looks absolutely insane. The 55s, the spacers, the tail light, the center garnish. I mean, it's coming together crazy. Let's keep cracking. I really only got one try on this here, so it's not biff. I'm not sure if I recorded a walk around last night. It is now the next morning. We've got everything wrapped up. Crazy how nice this stuff fits, man. It's freaking throughout. The gaps are perfect. The flake. Got the roof wing on. Tail lights on. Everything's mounted up. Hopefully here in just a little bit I will pull it out and take some pictures. Looks crazy, looks super crazy. Totally transformed the look of the car. Very excited to see how it drives with all these new changes. Cannot wait to turn the boost up. But in the meantime, let's get it outside and take some. Welcome back. I didn't film the walk around clips for yesterday. Also, this is slightly in the future. We've got the booth finished, which is crazy. That would have been the rest of this video getting this all together, but the car looks absolutely insane, fully kitted up. Very, very happy with this look. Still just waiting on wheels to come in, and then this refresh cosmetically will pretty much be finished. Yeah, very, very happy with it. Came out looking exactly as I hope it would. Real Mahon car spec. And now I can turn the boost up a bit and get cranking. Do some laps and get everything else done for the refresh so we can start driving soon. In the meantime, we're going to start all the booth stuff, and we'll see you guys then. Welcome back. This week we are turning the old tarp booth into an actual paint booth. I've been painting out of this for like 2 years now. I finally got everything in order to take all the tarp down, properly drywall everything. I've got some real lights courtesy of Greg Akoru and Seth. Him and his dad had a couple that they were able to hook me up with, which is awesome. Got some proper fans. Yeah, this will be like the next 3 or 4 day thing, getting all of this down, framing everything, and then putting the new drywall up. Let's see what we can get done. has been just a little bit since I've picked this up. As you saw in the last clip, all the old tarps are down. I went ahead and got the mixing system empty and moved, as well as my other rack. It's crazy how much room there is in here without all of the shit in here. Got everything over there. I'm about to, well, I just swept everything, got that already. About to go to Home Depot and get a bunch of materials to start framing everything. Gonna extend this wall just to close it off for now, as well as cut some holes in here to put the actual fans and ducting to have real exhaust fans. So let's go spend some money at Home Depot and then continue on. Welcome back. It is a new day. Today we've got all the fans out. Seniors here helping. We've gone ahead and knocked all of the nails and stuff that was protruding out in just to make sure it doesn't mess with the drywall any. This side is ready for drywall. Now we're just moving as many of the little power lines up as we can to try and minimize the amount of boxing we're gonna have to do. Get all of these tucked up nicely and then come back through and start framing everything for drywall.
I said we go today, so this one's gonna have to be 40 pounds.
Been just a little bit since I picked this up. Got the first louver slash fan in. All mats on the outside. Once we're done, I'm gonna do a door over just to make sure it seals. These guys open when the fan turns on. Now we're going ahead and start cutting the first pieces of drywall to start closing everything up. All right, end of day 2 update. We've got this wall pretty much done. Fans are in, both of them. I'm gonna leave the middle panel open, that way like an actual booth, which I'll put a picture of also on the screen somewhere. It'll create a bit of a funnel to pull as much air in as it can, just maximizing the efficiency of the fan. I also tried to put them at a height where, versus being down low, I think will pull more air out quicker. The next big hoop has been trying to make a plan as far as a false roof. Whoever built this house, where's a pipe that I can use as an example? So when a house is built properly, the pipes are supposed to be drilled through the wooden trusses. Whoever built this house did not do that. So we're dealing with trying to make a false roof that I can then hang all of the lights on, as well as put the drywall up that's sturdy enough and not fall, and also utilizes the space as much as I can, getting as much as I can out of the ceiling. That was the biggest hoop for today that hopefully we'll be tackling tomorrow. Like I said, both fans are in, they look awesome. Good height, they seem like they're gonna kick, so hopefully they do. We'll pick this up tomorrow, get a little bit more done, and hopefully start laying up some more drywall so you can get looking finished. Out and make sure we're working. The false roof is done. The box for, because we're gonna step up over this. That box is done, these are done. This wall is now continuing from the old wood into the new wood. I wanna make sure this thing is 100% sealed, both for contaminants getting in, bugs, dirt, whatever the fuck, and make sure no fumes get out. Tomorrow we should finally be laying some drywall down on all of this. Got a door solution figured out. Most of the headache work is done now. It'll pretty much just be putting up the walls, getting everything painted, mudded, and finished properly. We'll see y'all tomorrow. All right, I didn't do what I said I was gonna do today in film while I was doing it, but end of day 4. This wall and all of the concrete back there have been painted. Went ahead and got a patch in there, mudded that, mudded that, mudded that. Same deal there, so I can go ahead and get that painted tomorrow. In the meantime, all of the roof spacing is done. Got a couple more to put in down there. I think we said 4 more, and then that'll be finished. Tomorrow will be the first actual drywall day. Hopefully we'll get it all up and mudded tomorrow. Sand the mud, start painting Saturday, finish up Sundays. I gotta get this back ready for work Monday. So slightly running out of time, but a bunch of this shit took way more time than we thought we were going to. The false ceiling, changing the false ceiling heights, figuring out how to get the false ceiling to work around the spring has all been a massive nightmare. Really just a bunch of problem solving. Tomorrow I'm actually gonna film while I'm doing some stuff, do a couple time lapses for you guys. But yeah, I mean, already getting this white, I think it's gonna look way, way bigger, everything being white. Shout out Ryan also for helping me figure out my fan wiring issue. Yesterday with the old switches, every time I would turn it on, it would trip the breaker. Turns out the switches I bought were too low amp rated, so whenever it would kick them, it would just short the switch and trip the breaker. He gave me a nice little cheat code for testing these with just a loom that I could plug into the wall to make sure they turn on, spin, kick, and they seem to be pretty powerful. Last real big hurdle after drywall is going to be, this used to be tarped right here to separate the booth and the rest of the shop. I'm now gonna do like a door system. I saw an old video of Julian from Animal Style, who I'll just put the clip in here. It's weird to explain, but it's basically like PVC, or it's basically like plywood that is framed with 2x4s, so it can open out and in. And then in the plywood piece, I'm gonna go ahead and put myself a little door, so in between coats and such, I can just go through my little door, mix up paint, clean the guns, etc. The last big thing we got done today was this light is sunk. And look at how bright these things are. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which should be a ton of lighting. Even without the rest of the garage on, I mean, you can see what that one light does, and it's bright. I'm gonna make sure I put my covers over them so they don't get paint in them, and collect dust over time, just to try and get the most longevity I can out of the lights. Like I said, probably put this down now, pick it up tomorrow when we are back doing it, and we'll get some time lapses going for you guys. All right, end of day 5, 4, 5, something. This whole wall is finished, mudded, and ready for one round of sanding and then paint. We've got the light to match that side hung. This one is there, just gonna copy it in that side. Got the boxes made for the filters, which will go over top of the fans on both of them. Bunch of just figuring out different weird height stuff again today. Not sure we'll be able to pick up on camera that difference, but just making sure everything clears, all the doors can open properly, etc. Tomorrow, hopefully, will be the rest of the drywall up, closed all the way through. I'm gonna move all that stuff over here, and then just putting the gate up, sanding and painting left. Another day of no time lapses. I've just been working and not recording while I'm doing it. Tomorrow I will actually do that. I've said that the past 3 days, but it will actually happen tomorrow. But in the meantime, another little minute checkup. We'll put this down, pick it back up tomorrow, and see you guys then. I probably look crazy. It's been a crazy day. End of day 5 or something. Lights are up, sunk. You already saw that. The filter walls are done. Got to trim them a little bit tomorrow just to make them even, but they're up, filters are up. What else did we do today? This is done, that's done. Panel. We got the first of the 2 doors up. They'll open this way, that way I don't take too much space away from that. Those are looking awesome. Everything in here is fully mudded. I got my last 2 lights sunk in today as well. One there, one there. Ignore the tarp, I was trying not to get dust everywhere. Got all the wires hid for the lights nicely. Tomorrow, like I said, I'll be doing the other half of the door, those last few roof pieces, and then I'm gonna try and paint and sand as much as I can. I got my first round of mud sanded through all of here. This is paint ready. These will be paint ready after one more sand, and the roof, I got my first mud on today. I'm gonna try and cheat with the sander and just get away with one mud. I'm not sure if I'll be able to, but we'll see. Yeah, really close, really close. Couple little things to knock out tomorrow, and then the space will be finished. It's looking huge already. It's not even painted fully white yet. Once we get everything white, it's gonna feel really big, which will be awesome. And just like that, she's done, kinda. Couple little things to do on this side of the booth, really namely just mudding all of this stuff, and then I'm gonna put one more fan there so I can utilize this as a prep space as well as a finishing space. I'm trying not to sand in the booth anymore at all, keep it as clean as possible. I went ahead and got 2 coats of white on, also the doors are up. That wasn't a thing yesterday, I guess. We got the doors up. I'm gonna do weather stripping here just to close that up. Got our latches on. This way I can walk through this side in between coats, etc. And these 2 collapse to go over there and fit behind the light. But yeah, like I said, 2 coats of white in here. I'm gonna do 2 more on that and 1 more on everything else tomorrow morning just to try and get it as uniform as possible. What else? I gotta clean, organize, and actually fill the shop out, and then we'll be back to a running operation. This will probably be the end of this video. I'll do a couple walkthrough clips, but probably wrap this one up here. And next video will be actually filling the shop out and getting everything back mounted up on the walls. So yeah, for now, do a couple before and after pictures and a few just beauty shots, everything that we've done. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you same time next week. All right, so as you would have seen in the rest of the video, we've been cranking on the garage, turning this whole side of the booth from a tarped mess into an actual paint booth. We finally got everything finished up, came out awesome. I've got the fans wired up to the breaker with the help of Ryan. Thank you a ton for that again. So now I just need to walk over here, flip this guy, and the fans turn on and off. All the lights are hung. The only thing that I have not done in here yet that I still need to do is paint this portion of the wall. I had a little bit more mudding I had to do from where I hid the wires through, and just wanted to do it so you couldn't see the nonsense. I'm real happy with how everything else came out. But yeah, car's done, booth's done. It's time to get back to work. Thank you guys very much for watching, and we'll see all of you same time next week.